Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah! Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play. So, you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-File, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7.
It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step 2, step 2, step 2, step 2, step 2. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, Woman Wednesday. The number to the show is 404. Hold on.
Baby girl.
What would you do to get to me?
The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Whatever you want to get into today, we can do it. Wanted to get into this Kyrie Irving and Steph stuff here. Shots out, though, before we even get into the topics of the day on the show, man. Shots out to all of the shows on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, man. Bravo. I mean, bravo. Yesterday, we had the Kicking It with Kesey show. We had the Barbershop Sports Talk show. They came kind of out of order when they normally air their show. I think they're normally on Thursday, but we had them on yesterday, my man Trey and Maestro. Then we had the Lonely Hearts Cafe last night at 8 p.m. for SME After Dark. And then a real late show, we had Spicy Conversations. So, shouts out to all of them, man. We had to have Spicy on late. I keep telling y'all, we have to have Spicy show on, like, we really need to push that thing to, like, midnight. Because the damn conversations are just too spicy. I mean, they are. And a lot of very, very questionable language last night on Spicy's show. I mean, but that's not out of the norm. Speaking of language, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, yesterday, man, I kind of crossed the line a little bit on some of the language that I use. And once again, I apologize to anybody that had the radio up in their office or whatever and got trouble. Hopefully you didn't get fired. Hopefully you didn't get fired, because I don't got no money for you. So I said some things yesterday, man, and lo and behold, man, to my disbelief, my mama was listening yesterday. You heard me? Now, I didn't know my mother even took the time to listen to this show. I thought that she just does what she does around, our hometown. She jogs. She goes to the YMCA. She's retired. She good. She travels a lot. My mama good. I mean, trust me. She just built a new house a couple of years ago. She good. I didn't think she cared that much. Well, anyway, come to find out she was listening to the show yesterday, man. So I get a call, and it's Dougie, how you doing? So she doesn't have the normal, energetic conversation right off the top. She's usually like, hey, Doug, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm doing great. And so yesterday, she's like, how you doing? I was like, I'm fine. How you? I'm all bubbly and happy. She says, I listened to your show today. And I was like, what? You listened to my show today? I mean, you just picked this day to listen? Because it already popped in my mind that I had said these very, very derogatory, vulgar type things on the show yesterday. And she's like, yeah, I listened to your show. And she says, Dougie, I can't even use the word that you said, but why did you say the street vernacular? And this is my mother talking. Why did you use the street vernacular for penis? I says, well, I was quoting a story. I said I was quoting a story. It was Adele. You heard, if you listened to the show, you heard what I said. Yeah, I heard that, Dougie, but that wasn't good. So, I mean, how do you think we should handle this? I said, what do you mean? You just like, how do you think we should handle this? And I was like, handle what? She was like, you're going to have to get a beating. I says, a beating? She says, yeah, I'm going to have to whoop you. Now, the whole time she's saying this, and keep in mind, I'm serious as a heart attack. The whole time she's saying this, she's not laughing. Like she's not, snickering or anything like that. She's serious as a heart attack. I think she's serious at this point. She says, I'm going to have to whoop you. And I was like, but Ma, I'm about to be 47 years old. She's like, that's not my problem. You're going to have to get a beating. And she kept on, and I thought she was serious, and she really was. I was like, Mom, I can't let you beat me. I'm 46 years old. I'm about to be 47 in a couple of months. She's like, I don't care. What are you going to do if I start to beat you? Are you going to grab me? Are you going to physically assault your mother? And the whole time she is serious tone. I was like, well, Ma, I wouldn't do that. I guess I would restrain you. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't put your hand on your mother. I was like, no, I probably wouldn't do that. But I mean, okay, is this candid camera? Are you recording this? Are we on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show or something like that? No. I am serious. I can't allow you to say and talk like that on radio. All types of people listening. We got the neighbors and family and people in this town listening. We can't let this go. I'm going to have to give you a beating. And I was like, well, Mom, we got a real problem because I can't allow you to beat me. This is a true story. So the way we left it off, I'm just going to cut to the end of the story. The way that we left it off was, when I see you, I'm going to beat you. And the way I left it off is, I just can't allow that to happen. And she hung up on me. She literally hung up on her son. Like, we left it as in, when I see you, I'm pulling off my belt, and I'm going to whoop you. I guess you don't really have a belt. But I'm getting a belt, and I'm going to whoop you. And the way I left it off is, but is this a joke? I got grown-ass kids. Like, I've got a daughter that's going to graduate from college in a couple of months. No, she was serious as hell. So obviously, man, what happened yesterday and the negative feedback I got from my mama, man, we won't be doing any more cursing around here. And I'll tell you how it ends up when I see her. And I'm going to see her real soon. We got a family reunion coming up next month, so I got to see her. I got to see her. I mean, she is my mother. I do have her grandkids in my possession. I got to see her at some point, man. So I'll tell you what happened once I go home to the family reunion next month. Her brother's going to be there. So I don't know if she gonna try to include these cats, Uncle Donnie and Uncle Mike, in this, which I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want no problems with them because they real gangsters. So I'll tell y'all how it ends up, man. My mom was serious as a heart attack. And like I was expecting to get a call back saying, I'm just playing and laughing or something like that. But I know, first of all, my mother doesn't joke around like that. She doesn't play around, but I never received that call. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. It kind of puts me in a pickle because I don't want to grab my mother, but I can't let my mama just beat me. I mean, the last time I got a beating was, I told the story a couple of months ago. I hit a girl in the eye with a spitball across the classroom. I was in 8th grade. There was a gap between like the 5th grade, and this I know my mother's serious about this whole beating thing. There was a gap between the 5th grade and the 8th grade where I didn't get any beatings at all. I knew how to act. I didn't do anything stupid. I didn't put myself in a position to get beatings, after about the 5th grade. And so I hit this young lady in the eye with a spitball. She screamed out. The dude, Robbie, who I just told y'all about as well, the dude, Robbie, told on me. My mother had to come to school. They called her. It's bad when they have to call your mama to come pick you up right then. So she came to pick me up, and she doesn't say a word the entire time. This is another part of the story I've told before. We get in the car. She's taking me home. She had to leave her job to come pick me up. You know what that means. So she comes to pick me up. We get in the car, and from my school, the middle school at that time, to our house is probably like 15 minutes. We live actually in the suburbs of the big city, the big metropolitan city of Moncks Corner. And so at the entire trip, I'm anticipating she's going to backhand me. The entire trip, the entire 15 minutes. So I'm like bunched up in the corner of the front seat. I'm in the front seat. She's driving. She hadn't said a word since she's got there. I'm bunched up in the front seat in a tight ball, anticipating to get backhanded at some point on this trip. No lie. At some point, 10 minutes into the drive, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, at some point, 10 minutes into the drive, she was like, "Hey, Marie." And she did that, and it was a distraction. And I looked up, whap, right in the mouth. Right in the mouth. Oh, there's Marie. Whap. Yeah, backhand me. And then when I got home, she whooped me. And then my daddy got home later that night, and they whooped me. And safe to say, man, I never did that dumb ish again. These are true Moncks Corner stories. You know how they got true Hollywood stories? True Moncks Corner stories, man. She backhand me, and so, yeah. I mean, how old are you when you're in the 8th grade? You like 14 years old? Let's see, 8th grade? Yeah, I would suspect because I graduated when I was 18 years old. So when I'm in the 8th grade, I'm like 14 years old. I got a beating at 14, so I really do think that this lady is really serious about this. I don't know whether dementia is setting in or not. It ain't going down like that, though. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. And I killed a whole segment talking about this, but I felt y'all need to know this. Yeah. It's okay. When we get back this time, we were talking about Kyrie and Steph in the matchup and how Uncle Drew is killing them. All right? I see y'all getting a kick out of this in the chat room. It's really not funny, though. Yeah. All right. Kind of depressed now, man. I'm gonna have to figure out a way not to get a beat, man. All right, finals talk. Kyrie versus Steph talk. Up next on the Doug Stewart Show. Wow.
Hey, what's up, Stu Nation? This is your boy Reggie Lawrence, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents, one half of the Sports and More Show.
And I'm the other half, Vince Wright, all the way from Minnesota, the sports governor. And we have our show debuting on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network on Friday at noon Eastern Time. The Sports and More Show with Reggie and Vince. Make sure you tune in every Friday. And we are so happy we finally get to talk to you.